Just go ahead and start. I don't know why my screen is not doing my right screen. There we go. I don't know why Twitch is why everything's being stupid. But here we are. You know, what can you say? How is everybody? It's been a minute. We're back. So, I didn't stream last week. I was out of town. I'm back this week. And I'll stream again on Monday because it's President's Day and I don't have to work. I just finished recording a podcast and now we are ready to jump back into some code. Right? Apparently I don't even know my password. Why didn't you sign in with the passkey? I also find it really funny that one password provides a passkey. I think that's like backwards. Oh, I might have to jump on a call for work. We'll see. I'm technically still available, like, it's not necessarily on call, it's just like available. People are still working, so I have to care. No, they need... Apparently I shut down my work computer. I don't think they need scheduled queries. I think they need a scheduled for queries. So let me posture check? I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, but if I sit up straight, you can't even see me. That's the problem. I got a new camera. Hi, Max. Thank you, Acravo. Was that what it said? I'm sorry. I just need to send you a couple of things to look at. Data form, GCP. DBT on GCP. So, yeah, how we're doing? Yeah, they are partners, so that means we can use them. Google Cloud ready. So, yeah. We're back. Hydrate? El Cravo, does it count if Diet Coke is a hydration? We're just gonna clicking things. Okay, let's get down to what we're actually gonna do today. Some people, friends of mine, were talking about this. Why doesn't it say that you're redeeming? Does it say in chat that you're redeeming Hydrate? Yeah, okay, it does. How come it doesn't say it in my chat? Oh, it's just because my thing's being stupid, that's why. Configure camera hub. Clearly, the prompter in Twitch chat that is beta does not work. Oh, I just can't see my chat there? So I have to pull my own chat out? You're such a weird, stupid thing. Pop out chat. Okay. No, I just want chat popped out. Thank you. Now I can see my chat. All I wanted to do was see my own chat. Does it say restream on the corner? I don't have the thing open, so I don't know. If it does, that's fine. I just... whatever. I don't care. You can't talk. El Cravo can't talk. Can you talk in YouTube chat without that? I'm streaming on YouTube today in both. I don't know how that works though. So, YouTube chat should work. Test message. Oh, Todd. Todd, it works. Works on any machine. Is it only in the stupid white mode? Because that's a deal breaker for me. Don't at me, bro. I'm not your bro. Isn't that oh my goodness, stream cord? I do need to fix that link. Thanks, Todd. I don't even know. Yeah, you can open Zed. Why is Zed opened over there? Enable Vim mode, yes. Yes. Choose theme, choose key map, install the CLI. What do you mean install the CLI? VS Code, JetBrains, Sublime Text, TextMate. I didn't use any of those. Let's just stick with VS Code then. And what does install the CLI do? It doesn't do anything. Open a project? Well, why can't I just do that on the CLI? This is gonna make me really frustrated really fast. Oh, does it have Copilot? Okay. Oh, is it? Yes, Vim mode. No, when I said not my bro, I was quoting Zoolander. Isn't that what everybody does when you say that? Well, I'm just wondering, because if you do Control tilde, okay, so this is like, this is literally VS Code. Is it less bulky VS Code? I don't understand. I don't understand. Do I have a pull request I need to merge? Oh yeah, I do. Is this one done? Did I add all the tests I wanted? Yeah, it is. Let's merge that, and then we can start a new thing. Merge, merge, merge. So, yeah. No, we just gotta see if I can convince my team at work to use DBT. Have I used Dataform? No. I just know it is like DBT. Google branded DBT. So, yeah. Oh, I'm glad you made it. Okay. What did I want to do today? Today I wanted to actually write a couple more functions to pull in for analytics. Which would mean I need to go to reduces. Verified only pretty much just reduces bots. I think that's what it reduces. And your happiness, definitely. Let's go. Okay, so I don't know how to do this without a terminal. I hope they don't expect me to do it without a terminal. while developing a bot. Yes, but I'm not using my bot to go be deployed in anybody's chat, Todd. Not in anybody's chat. So I noticed there was an analytics endpoint on their thing. So this is the interesting part. I have an ARC thing on my teleprompter. So it's gonna always think I'm in ARC browser. Meetup API. Hey, I'm not making a bot for my own chat though. That I'm not doing. There was, what was it? I mean, I don't need a mutation. I don't need a mutation. I need queries. And there was a query. What are the challenges of using data form? Okay, sorry. So I'm just explaining some work things. So, what's up? There was, I swear I saw an analytics endpoint on here the other, was it in objects? I swear I saw something that was like, get your own download analytics, and that was what I was looking for. Attendee insights and common interests. I really don't care about that. Do settings, no. Event attributes, no. Venue options, no. Group analytics, that's what I was looking at. It's an object, so how do we query group analytics? Portion of members by gender, number of group members, date of last event, average age. This is what they think are important. I don't know if that would actually be important for Forge meetups. I'm sure it would be. Because it would be really nice to see, especially... Oh, and that's part of this object, the group object. Oh, so when I search for the group object, I can ask for group analytics then. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Email list address. I can't tell you how many people ask for this. And I'm like, Meetup doesn't want me to just give you the addresses of everybody. I'm sorry. Upcoming events, past events, list of draft events, list of past events, list of upcoming events. Why am I querying the event endpoints when I could just get it here? I don't know. So that means I think I'm already getting the group type somewhere. I want this to be Vim mode. Why doesn't it let me escape and type in interactive mode? Why isn't interactive mode working? Ah! Wait. Okay, now it works. What? Why won't it just let me do Vim commands? Weird is a relative verb. Are you weird because you enjoy light themes during the day? Well, I mean, yes, I would say that's weird, but you do you. Yeah, it has Vim motions, but not the full Vim implementation. That's no fun. So this does group search, and it gives me an edge, which is a node. A node has a group struct, but that's not a group object. So, Todd, I'm not sold. That this might be better than Golang, but it's definitely not better than Vim. So when I run a query, how do I get the group object? So I go to the pro network, and I'm going to the pro network by ID, and I run a query. It gives me the response of pro network. Great. And then I do a group search. Filter, analytics filter. I don't do any filtering. That's literally the title of this stream, is trying to use Zed, Todd. We worship our Lord and Savior Vim. Yeah. I don't use Tmux, so that's probably, but... Oh my goodness! We met our sub goal with 270! Thank you so much, 270, for all of those subs! Woo! It's a party! 7 subs! We hit our goal. Let's go over here so that you can actually read that. Thank you, 270. How are you doing? My goodness. We hit our sub goal. Okay, this is not a 5-second delay. Who decided that we needed a 20-second delay when I've only got 5 seconds here? Heck. I'm really excited. We hit our 10 subs. This is the second time I've ever hit that. 270. Thank you for those gifted subs. I feel wonderful. I can see that I'm appreciated. I'm very appreciated. Oh, goodness me. Can I go back to concentrating now? Customer managed encryption? Does it need to support customer managed encryption? You're tackling golang this year? Oh, well, this is the right channel for it. Oh, to read from master. Sorry. That's a good question. Nope. Best part is it's open source. DBT is open source. Okay, so back to Go. So right now, when I create the query, I'm only asking for the group name. When I'm doing group search, I'm only asking for the name and the ID, I believe. And I specify what I want. I can't tab into tests. Freaking heck. So when I create it, I ask for So Kafka. What's so Kafka? Oh, ha! I was literally talking about Kafka the other day. Todd, we were running into an issue. The best part of DBT is it's open source. Yes, that's the best part of DBT. We ran into a problem this week at work, where what's the font on Zed? Oh, isn't that in settings theme? It's Atelier Dune Dark. I don't know what the font is, but that's the theme. So we were running into an issue with PubSub because PubSub doesn't basically, if you there doesn't seem to be a configuration. Oh, you can sign in. I'm not signing in to Zed. Oh, I guess it already does it for me. What does this do? I don't know what that does. So we're running into an issue. Basically, we thought that if you created a subscriber on PubSub, it would read from the beginning of time, but it didn't. It only read from the beginning of the time of the subscriber. So it only read from the moment, like only live messages. Now, you can create a subscriber and then attach something to that subscriber, and it will read from the beginning of time of the subscriber by default. But we wanted it to read from the beginning of time of the topic, and I'm sitting here thinking about topics and brokers and Kafka, and I'm like, oh, this is why people don't use PubSub, they use Kafka, because in Kafka, I can say, I want to read from X point in time, I want to read from X offset, and they gargle all the freaking overhead to do that. So group search. Yep, you just need 17 classes into the right hierarchy to do that. Yeah, like I said, Kafka, it's all overhead. So ID, title, group, date, time, waiting, going. Yeah, I don't know. This isn't being very straightforward on how to query a group. So maybe in queries where it says group by URL name, that probably will return, yeah, that responds as a group. And the URL name of the group on meetup.com. It's a very simple XML config. Kafka is a very simple XML config. Holy Hannah. I'm like, should we change our goal thing? And I'm like, no, we'll just keep it at 10 because we did it. We made it to our goal, so we'll just keep it there. So fetch a single group by URL name instead of ID. I can fetch a group by ID? How do I fetch a group by ID? Wait. So there are things I can query that aren't here? Oh gosh. Self. Suggested topics. Oh goodness me. So, but I can search by ID then. So instead of doing event, I'm gonna search group by ID. I can do that. Do I have the group ID? Very simple XML config. You know, posture check. You want me to sit up better, Todd? Should I stand up? Would that make it better? I feel like if I stand up, you're gonna get the above my green screen though. But I'll sit up better. Oh, I'm sorry, Max. You didn't know you could do that? You can. You can also redeem Hydrate, which is Newman's favorite. Sorry, Max. So... posture is important for your health. Well, I've been doing really good at posture in the office this week because my back has been sore because I've been working out in the morning. And query template. Okay, so we're gonna rename query template. Well, I'm not gonna rename query template. Let's make a new query template and make a new payload kilo. And when my back is sore, I tend to like sit up super straight. But clearly, also I think part of it is this chair, because I don't have it locked, so I can't like lean back. I also am used to. I've just always been you call it gamer posture, where you lean in. That's just always been how I've sat. That's how I used to do homework. Maybe it's because I'm a physicist. So we're gonna call this group query template. We'll group query template. I was gonna say 072. If you're still here, this is probably like the least Go. Is because it's like GraphQL, and GraphQL is not real Go. That's not what I wanted. So we don't want to... Yeah, I want to do... Let's just hard code the whole thing right now. So the only thing we need right here is the ID. Yeah. So this will be... Oh, that was a $. Group ID. And that's actually... Sorry. Yeah, it's just ID. And then... This is what it'll look like. It's of type ID. That's the type. And we've been doing everything by URL so far. And then we go over here and we say we want group. Based on... The Meetup API is exactly horrible, a horrible garbage mess. Right, Lulu? And then, now I pull what I want out of it. So this is the part of GraphQL where you specify what you want. And so if I go to the group object, which is a different tab. Objects. Group. Group analytics is actually an object inside of there that I want. What the heck is stats? Oh, music just got up. Oh, status. This may honestly, I know I'd have to go by group. But it's really nice. So what do I actually want? I want the ID. I don't need the events of the group. ID, I don't care about... Actually, let's get ID and topics. Pro network. Link. Status. And group analytics. I don't even remember what I said. ID. Topics. Should we get a description of the group? No, I won't do that. Name, URL name, so I can look it up by URL. Link, pro network. Was it capitalized network? Well, that's not even how you spell network, so it's what's capitalized. Pro network. So I recorded a podcast today. I was invited earlier this week on Tuesday to be on the Go Time podcast as a subject matter expert on profiling. Am I a subject matter expert on profiling? Hells no. Do I know more about pprof than most people that write Go? Yes, I do. But I would not say I am anything good at profiling. Not even in the slightest. Nope. Status and group analytics. That's what we need. So I'm interested to see when it comes out. Because after listening to it, I don't know if I would necessarily pick that episode to listen to. Are you better than Zero? Yes, Todd, I am better than Zero. Half the skill I have with Go, I mean, I've been writing Go for 6 years, and 5 that was like my full-time job was writing Go, so. I don't think it takes that long to get good, but it does definitely help when somebody's paying you to do it. Why did theirs have 3? No, theirs only had 2. And then I need to set up the variables. Well, the variables is just the group ID. In the is group, I do have a group ID. Cool. So I can just get a list of groups. Oh. And iterate over the IDs. And that's what they do here. Oh, get list of events. Where are they actually doing that work then? That must be in analytics. Is that where the functions are? Oh gosh, now I have to click something else. Oh yeah, get groups. Get group data. Get RSVP data. So I feel like get group data is like this is literally get list of groups, not get group data. So this is get group list, and then I'm about to write get group data, so I'm gonna change that. And then let's make a new function. Yeah. Why don't I have... Yeah, that's literally what it does. Okay. And let's make a new one. Func. And client get group data. So this will break all my tests though, because I just changed it, I think. No, it shouldn't, because I don't have any tests on analytics. Killer. Oh, Is that here? I thought I wrote a test that like would return the functions when I give it a list of functions. Oh well. We'll figure it out in a minute. So this would literally be exactly the same, but instead of writing it here, which we're still right at, instead of doing the right here, I should change that to all the things we now want. What are we getting? Oh, I can do this and switch between tabs. That's like Vim. It just doesn't do the colon things. That's the So is it like Command O? No, I don't know how to open a new tab, but I know how to navigate between tabs. I guess. I might like this over VS Code. So far, my opinion of Zed. It's not as easy for me to use as NeoVim because I use NeoVim every day. But it feels less bloated than VS Code. So that's where we're sitting right now. But if it doesn't have all of the plugins VS Code has, then why? I mean, one of the best parts of the VS Code is all of, like, you use it because you want to use the Go plugin? I don't know. So in this for loop, well, first let's add the things we want, which are over here. ID, group name, group, URL. These are not in order. URL. So this is not a URL name, so this would be like key, group URL, key, and like this link, the link one is like the hyperlink. And so, pro network. Oh, here we'll get, yeah, do pro network. Topics. Status. Why did you do that? Group analytics. Who? Their co-pilot is dumb. And then here, when we go over group map, we won't actually write any of those, and we don't actually need ID. I mean, we don't need that. We just need the ID for the map. So that's kind of fun. Feeling less bloated than an Electron-based editor is a low bar. Yes, it is. Oh. I don't have the next one, which would be get group by ID, probably. And then, yeah, the only thing I need to pass it is the ID, the group ID. And that goes over here in API. Get list of events, send request, read all. Did you know that read all pulls everything from the body into memory, where you could just do a read and only do it in parts? I've never cared. Some people are like, it's cleaner, and I'm like, goes fast. Should we call it get group info or get group by ID? That's my question. Let me know. I'm gonna... I do. I like... By ID is explaining what it's doing, but it's not explaining what it's returning. That's I think the difference. I don't want the pro network. I want this to be a group, which is new. Though they put in group query template for me. That was nice of them. Group, that's what it's returning. Oh, Todd. I mean, yes, Todd. That is correct. I believe this just needs to be ID, not group ID. Is that what it said? Nope, it needs to be group ID. And it should be lowercase if that's how I defined it over there. No, it's not. Todd. Group is what it's returning. How... Todd, I didn't ever think of you as being that pragmatic. 100% accurate. I'm returning group and I don't have group. Type group struct. And we want this to have an ID. I think it is just a string. Group by ID 1. I think Todd was the only one that cared. Thank you, Todd, for caring. Why didn't it... Okay, so you can just do that, Todd. It does work. So watch, I can just do colon, and then I don't need to write the colon again, and then I can just do tab, and then I can do meetup.com. It doesn't tab complete for me. Meetup.go. Oh, I guess because it needs to be meetup, which should also tab complete. Oh no, tab didn't work. But it works when I don't provide it an argument? That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. If anyone came up to me and said, I don't know what this function is supposed to do, I would resist slapping them, but only rarely. Oh, my function that says get group by ID? Or just functions in general? Are you commenting on what it means to be good code? No, this just needs to be... Yes, my function. Thank you, Todd. And so this could be ID. Wait. That way they call it URL name. I need to make sure that topics, they just gave me a number of topics. That's hilarious. LLMs. Objects. Well, the thing is group analytics is an object itself. So I'm gonna have to, so topics is also an object. So that's gonna be nested. URL key, name, and ID. I wonder if because these are objects, wait, is it returning a single object or slice of objects? Group, topics required a list of, so it's returning a slice of them. Slice of topic. Should I just make a struct here? I don't. So I'm a really big fan of breaking things out. What I like to do. I just think it's more readable as individual objects. Some things will... This is just how I write Go, because the compiler changes it anyway. URL key... See, somebody else is calling it a URL key. Name and ID. Why don't they call it a URL key everywhere else? Thank you. We're gonna change this to URL key then. Because it makes more sense. And that means I need to change it over here too. URL key, because it just makes more sense. Who designed this API? That's a dumb question. I got an email today, yesterday, about me. So one of the nonprofits I work with, because I am an owner in Forge. So I have my nonprofit, which is Forge Utah, and then I work with GoBridge because if I'm gonna do the work for Forge, I might as well make it replaceable. So I'm doing analytics for GoBridge, so they'll basically get these sheets, and so will Forge. I got an email from them because we're like one of the biggest pro networks on GoBridge is one of the biggest pro networks on Meetup, and so they have like a customer account executive that sits there and handles GoBridge's needs. So anyway, because of the acquisition, they are cleaning house and have promised a new roadmap to fix things with Meetup. So the email made it sound like Meetup was gonna do a redesign. Which I think is absolutely hilarious. Okay, so this can be a slice of topic. ID is fine. We've done ID as a string before, I believe. Right here, yeah. There were a couple other... Oh, look. These ones I did nested. Everything that wasn't repeatable, I didn't do nested. Must resist snark. I literally told you the story, Todd, because of your snark. Because I know you would appreciate how much nothing's gonna change, even though they just said new management means everything's gonna change. I mean... Oh yeah, and group analytics is a string. We all know... Since everything else is nested, I'll just nest this. Anybody who's ever been at a company that's changed leadership knows that nothing will change. Why didn't that fix itself? Nothing working. We're gonna make things worse. Oh my gosh, yes! It's exactly what's gonna happen. I can do a slice of struct, can I? That's totally kosher. I don't know what they're... Well, okay. It doesn't like my slice of struct, so... Oh, maybe it doesn't... How come U works, but Control R doesn't work? Why was that so hard? Well, and then another one, the MLOps meetup group, which is another big one. I think they're also a nonprofit, and they've also somehow wrangled me. They were like, Meetup doesn't meet our needs. We're gonna switch to Lua. And I'm like, good for you. And I've seen other people using Lua, but Lua seems more like Eventbrite, which is not super nice for reoccurring events. Like, to me, Lua's like Eventbrite. Like, it's great if you want to do a one-off thing. Where did group analytics go? I should have just stayed with group. Oh, that's because I'm in enums now. Group analytics. How come I can't just copy this as JSON? Jillu! I'm doing great, thank you. How are you? I'm just complaining about event scheduling platforms. Oh, just give me a second to upload my local recording to changelog. I recorded a podcast earlier today, and my headset kind of dipped out in the middle of it, and so they don't have my full recording. So I just need to file from computer. I just need to add my recording from today. Which is this one. It just went on way too long. Yep. My name is Mariah Peterson. And my email. So yeah, and we're checking out zed.dev to see if it's any better than the other thing. The other thing being VS Code, because I don't see anything being more superior to Vim. A couple full weeks of work, so you're trying to disconnect? Well, good for you. I just watch Twitch while I'm working. Wait. Gender membership ratios is its own thing? Oh gosh. Who decided that this was a good idea? Which is a new struct. Female ratio, male ratio, other, and unknown. What is the difference between other and unknown? That is that I don't understand. I'm okay with it just being other and unknown being a classification of other, but it must be saying people who didn't enter that information. It's just really funny. Just really funny to me. Total members. Average age. That is not the next one. It is one of them. Last event date is probably gonna be a fun one. Oh, sorry. This one should have a JSON tag at the end of it. Average age. Sometimes I watch Twitch while I'm working, but it's hard to find streamers that help. Yeah! I get that. I like to watch software's, like, streams. But I don't want to watch the Ruby. Like, there's just not a lot. And, yeah, you have to find the right person. And when that happens, I'll just, average age. Average age error? No, that's not a thing. Total past events, total past RSVP, total repeat RSVPers. Repeat RSVPers? It's repeat RSVPers, correct? It's not like people... What kind of a... I'm interested. Average RSVPs per event. I literally... No, I didn't say active members. And then what's the last one? Is that active members? Total upcoming events. It's probably because, well, when some people stream, they're actually quiet and then it just becomes like music. And so if that's the case, that's a good one. Co-working streams are nice where people just like watch music and then it's just like a music stream. So that's some of them, but then you have to actually like the music, which I never like other people's music. Okay. Average RSVPs per event was a float, not an int. Everything else was an int. Okay, and then group analytics was its own thing after group. Okay. Cross your fingers. So, I don't know if this will work, but we'll see. This not equals thing is kind of fun. So when I go to analytics and I get group data, I do get group by ID. I'm not using this, which I'm pretty sure I can just do this. I'm pretty sure that's valid. Oh, good luck with the interviews, Todd! And then we want this to be not meetup group list, but meetup group analytics. Steel Toad. Hey, Steel Toad, how are you doing? Would you want to track the average RSVPers or the average percentage of RSVPers? I don't know. So this is just something that they gave us. The average number of RSVPs per event. So the reason, I guess percentage of RSVPers would be low, because like, so for my meetup groups, we have some meetup groups that have over 1,000 people as a member, but then you only get like 30 RSVPs, which is a horrible 3%. And I think that's pretty common. Like just to have a huge membership number, but have those mostly be like shadow members, people who don't even get on Meetup anymore. So average RSVPs is fine. What was the repeat RSVPers? Number of people who've RSVP'd to past events and RSVP'd to a new event. So, yeah, like I said, percentage doesn't make sense. Well, percentage, it's not that it wouldn't be valuable, it's just gonna be low. The repeat RSVPers doesn't... I don't think it's people who've come to events in the past. I think it is people who have gone to events in the past and are going to an upcoming event. Which, if they don't have any scheduled upcoming events, is kind of garbage. So, you know, there's that. So, in my main... So, I have groups and RSVP events. So, I think it's in Meetup where I have the map. I have a map somewhere. Yeah, groups. Yeah, which is correct. So this is group list. Right? That's, yeah, we call it group list. And then group data. Oh, come on. Group analytics. Analytics. It's not called get group analytics. It's called get group by ID. Wait, nope. I think I conflated two things. No, it's called get group by ID because that's literally the call I'm making. It's getting group by ID, and group analytics just happens to be one of the subfields. So, I don't want to call it group analytics. Get group by ID, is that? No, I want it to be get group data. Sorry. That's what I want, to get group data. Oh gosh. I remember that in a foro groups, normally 5% of the people in the foro groups were active. Yeah. I mean, we used to get on average 50 people coming to meetups. But that was like pre-COVID. Post-COVID, it's way worse. So right now we get like probably on average 25, which is pretty pathetic. So now I need to, when I call it, just make sure I give it the analytics path and the forge JSON path. Can I do this? Okay. Go run. Oh yeah, because I still have the broken history. Companies don't do that like Jelu, I have not seen DevRel at meetups, period. There's a couple of them in the data space, like data companies are still doing it because they're the only ones getting VC funding right now, is basically data companies and AI companies. That's what I want. But like everybody else, they're just like, you either do it remote or you're not going anywhere. Like nobody is flying for talks, for meetups. Conferences, in any conference I'm doing, if the conference isn't covering airfare, I pay it myself. Like, it's quite ridiculous. And I only need it to be group analytics. Right? That's what we called it? Group analytics. Cool. No matches for group analytics. What do you mean no matches for group analytics? Cannot use group analytics variable struct. Huh? Analytics.go55. So yeah. DevRel, I feel like as an organization, has gone very much into podcasts, blog posts, and videos. They aren't speaking at conferences. Like, companies don't pay their employees to do that anymore. So yeah, it's I've seen a lot of I've seen people doing DevRel on Twitch and on YouTube and stuff like making videos for LinkedIn and obviously blog posts, but like they're creating social media content. They're not creating talks and stuff, and that's really sad. We miss the days of live demos, right? What? Cannot use variable... Oh. Oh, look at that. We can't do this. Group analytics is not gonna work. So we pull a lot of this stuff out. This is one of those, Mariah, you haven't normalized anything moments. Which I haven't normalized this. AWS is on Twitch so much. Podcast I recommend. I recorded a podcast today. I was an event on the Go Time podcast. Do I recommend it? Yeah, about 50% of their episodes are really good. Podcasts I listen to a lot. I listen to the data engineering podcast. %50 is a lot. This one's pretty good. Another one that I like, is it called Cloud Security Podcast? Is that what it's called? Yeah, this one. This Cloud Security Podcast I really like. They're a good one. Another one that I listen to, I listen to a lot of them quite a bit. The InfoQ podcast. I listen to the InfoQ podcast, and I listen to I listen to Software Engineering Radio. Software Engineering Radio is really good. Software Engineering Daily is pretty good. That one again is about 50%. 50% of them I don't listen to. And then the other one that I listen to is Monday Morning Data Talk. The Savage Coder. I enjoyed the Go Time episode when they discussed connects.build. I don't remember that one. The Savage Coder. You'll have to listen to my profiling episode and tell me if you like it. Yeah, I listen to a lot of software podcasts. And then true crime. A lot of true crime. That's how I mix it up. Okay, so I need to... This is really gonna be an interesting thing. Because, like, ideally... Am I not closing these files? Who's not closing these files? Literally what I do all the time. Should we flatten this out and make it an effort to get useful metrics? I mean, one of the questions that came up is like, is it important? And we're like, they were like, is memory management important? I'm like, in Go, it isn't until it is. And then my comment was, and if it is, should you be using Go? Like, if the garbage collector can't take care of itself, should you be using Go? So I don't know. I think there's some things to do in Go where you can, just to make your Go code better, that in turn help you with memory management. I do think everybody should know how pprof works and should use it, but yeah, I don't think I don't know. Okay, so topics. Let me go over here and pull our structs out. I'm just gonna copy this so we can use it to create our file here. So we have a group name, group URL, link. First of all, it should be called ratio. Not gonna throw. So instead of group and what was topics? Topics was URL key, name, and idea. So we're just gonna do topic name, and there's a slice of them. So let's just, I don't know what the best way to do that is besides making, this is why I wanted to do it in a database, because then it's so much easier to just not do that, but we're fine. So instead of group analytics, let's do total members. Yeah. What the heck is total? That worked. All I had to do was do backslash and it gave me that, so how do I get rid of it? Oh, escape, okay. That worked. Savage Coder. I recently posed the question on whether spans captured by something like the Datadog APM is sufficient, or if they are components of what we need to start sampling profiling at the go build run layer. I don't know. I haven't used the Datadog API. I am positive though that if you have the Datadog SDK plugged into your program, that they have pprof running somewhere, so it probably is sufficient. I would not be, I probably not. I would not be surprised if they have pprof running in there. It's just like Prometheus has pprof built in, so all you have to do is add a single flag and it's pulling pprof data for you. So like Datadog most likely does the exact same thing, and so it's probably good enough. I mean, yeah. As long as if you know how to use what Datadog's providing, then you're good. You just do what's most comfortable to you. We're gonna start using Datadog, but we don't run Go, so we'll be using it on just cloud resources. I don't believe theirs does pprof. It does more like open telemetry type stuff. Okay. I do think everybody should have pprof running. Just to understand how their stuff works. Total members, last event date, average age, total past events, total past RFHPs. They do have a continuous profile offering as well that could tap into pprof. Yeah, I bet it does. Like all pprof is doing is sampling data and sending it over an API endpoint. So all they have to do is turn it on, which you do by importing it. So if they have their own server sending out metrics, then 100% it's literally just activating and adding that endpoint. So it would be really stupid for them not to do that. Oh, did I get rid of topic over here too? Okay. Dot total members. I'm sure that does most of it. Nope, it doesn't. Last event date. Total past RSVPs. Okay. Cannot use total members as a string value in an array or slice literal. Oh. I'm gonna have to cast all these stupid things as strings. Oh, I don't have... See, this is... Does Zed have plugins? Because I would really like to use GoDocs right now. And I can, just right from my Vim, do GoDocs. Yes. Lots of integers in there. Like, these are all instant floats. It's just like all instant floats. Well, yeah, that's what I would love to check. How, I mean... I'm using CSVs because they're really easy to upload into Google Sheets. Like, that's the idea. Write all. Could you imagine that? So, now, we've only got this option of writing strings. So, if that's the case, we're gonna have to convert every freaking thing to a string. Is this an int? Group analytics total members. That's an integer. Last event date. I believe that's like a date, so this would be a... I just got rid of it. Last event date is a string. Oh, we're good. What did I just... I don't know what I just did. Command 3 is what I just did. I don't know why I just hit Command 3, but I just... Who knows what the heck Zed is even trying to do with our lives. Average age, it's a float. I do like this predict thing, that's kind of nice. I used to have that working in Vim, but I don't anymore. So I'm sure I could do it. When I'm lazy, when in doubt, lazy it out with a sprint F. Yeah. It is the implicit I to A for all types. I do like to use the string conv package. And I can, but I might not for these floating ones. I don't know what I just did. What brought me to try out Zed? They were talking about it in Forge Slack, and zed.dev was talking about it on his stream, and he's a big Neovim. He said Zed's nice, and I was like, oh, if one of the maintainers of Neovim said Zed was nice, I should at least see what it's all about. And I do like it more than VS Code. I just miss some of my Vim plugins. So I would probably, for the things I use VS Code for, which is markdown files, and then sometimes I'll use it to like edit the file paths and rename things. Just sometimes that's easier than remembering all the commands. I would probably use this. This format float. So on the format floats, because I don't know anything, let's just do. Because that's literally. What's the precision I want? It's probably. You do. How do you do precision in Go? Oh gosh. Just. Why was that so hard to find? Oh, we're just gonna use parse float. I'm doing that. Unless that's gone. These should all be float 64. And at least it doesn't make me do it in like white mode or light mode. I can do a dark mode. So it's pretty nice. It's got some nice things. I like that I can have the terminal at the bottom. It came shipped with Copilot. I haven't tried signing in. And I haven't tried a couple other things, but I'm just, right now, it's just a text editor. Oh, multiple value. Oh, it returns an error too. I don't want that. Ooh. Okay, I'll just go back to doing sprintf and not do a precision on it. And then it doesn't like to do... Yeah, okay, so I can just do sprintf like that. It doesn't like to do the undo with a U. more than once. So, like, am I sold? No. I don't know if I would necessarily recommend it to newbies, because there's a lot of hand-holding that VS Code does. But I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of something really simple. Undefined fumped? Why didn't it import fumped? Undefined group analytics? What the heck? Group analytics is right here. What do you mean undefined group analytics? Oh, it needs to be group analytics. Somebody... I agree. Somebody got lazy, which would be me, with their tab completes. Now will it import fumped? Why doesn't... Okay, apparently go imports doesn't work. Oh, I have another one where I don't put group in front of group analytics. Where's that? Says it's on line 60. Right there. Well, you need to be a line down, because I can't see you anymore. If I can't see you, that's a problem. What's your deal? Oh, this is an int? Then why was I even doing this? But it imported string comp, so why didn't it import fumped? Oh, I don't know. Did I misspell fumped somewhere? I don't think so. Why don't even need to do a sprint F? Can't you just do a sprint by itself? Maybe. I've just always done sprint F. I think I need to... No, I don't need to source that. Bad request? What do you mean bad request? Can you elaborate? So we go here, we do get group by ID. Where's get group by ID? It's over here. Get group by ID. We have a payload QL, which has our group ID and our hard-coded thing with all the things I want. We send the request. And it doesn't like it? Where did send request go? can just do it. I've never used just sprint on a primitive, so. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't want to close it. I just wanted to print. So it's just a bad request? No, it's probably not valid. Where's my query again? And I'm doing it for like a bunch of groups, so let's go to the meetup, API docs, GraphQL playground. Now, the only reason I even made this one. Oh. So I do have to tell them all the fields I want from analytics. I want all of them. We decided to get rid of topics, so we can get rid of that. Want all of them. I know, I just thought that this would be easier. Because I was being lazy. Oh, it's not capital on RSVP? I bet this one isn't either. I bet it's all the same. Did I mean total repeat RSVPers? Maybe I did. Pro network was a type? I thought it was just a name. I thought it was just a name. Because I only want the name. Well, I'm gonna not even, probably just, look. If it's of type pro network, I'm killing it, because Oh, it is of type pro network. Yeah, we'll kill that then because... Oh gosh. Boo! Why did I get out of that? I should have copied it first. Dang it! Obviously this is not a valid ID, or maybe it is for their tests. So pro network we're getting rid of. Topics we're getting rid of. Group analytics has this, which you know, we'll go over here and paste again. And then don't get off the page, Mariah. Silly me. And then we should be fine. Now this should be valid. Oh yeah, cause sorry. Total. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, it's... Yeah, I'm fine with that being invalid. So now this, over here, in the API, it's just... Okay, now let's try. Oh, it works. Okay, sweet. So now we can go to group analytics. Why doesn't it provide any good information? Like group name. I said group name. Oh, Pro Network's gone. I need to change my CSV. Well, if you're not gonna do that, then I'm gonna do g.name, because that does give me a name for sure. I need to kill this. Where is that? But yeah, the only information it was actually giving me was the stuff provided by that, which means the API call, not that one. The one that happens in... Whatever happens inside of here didn't work. This one. Printing it's not going to make a difference because let's go ahead and print this. just P. And then oh, did I set that up wrong? No, I did it just like they did it. Oh, except for it needs to be group ID. Okay. Which this is a group ID. Oh, look, this one does have things. Oh, sorry. That's just the name I'm getting from somewhere else. This isn't even the right thing. And do request, I can kill that. Where's my do request? Right? Okay, so we're not getting data from this. Which is very interesting to me. Oh gosh. Now my neck hurts. My posture's been so bad, my neck hurts. Should take a break and order dinner. Everybody else in my family's ordered dinner, so I can order dinner. Which did I get? Should I get... Yep, I'm getting supreme fries. Ooh. And then let's get queso. Actually, I'm gonna kill my fries because I'm getting queso. Oh, dinner. I want pasta with chicken. That's what I had for lunch. Just send me your address and I'll send food your way. 'Cause that's how it works. Yeah, you should eat, Jalu. Everybody needs to eat. eat and drink water. I mean, only if you want to stay healthy. They raised their prices too. Last time I swear I spent like $70 for everybody's, not just me. I'm buying food for other people, but I think that's just a symptom of DoorDash. Everybody's food is more expensive when you order it on DoorDash. That's why I started a new meal prep service, because it's cheaper than DoorDash and healthier than DoorDash. And I don't want to. Cooking for yourself, and then I started going into the office this week, which is another drag, and I don't want to cook if I'm going to the office. I got rid of that, right? Now I should only be printing my payloads, okay. Group ID is type ID. I don't know. Oh, look. Oh, sometimes group analytics is null. Interesting. So, this worked. So, I guess, and they're the same. Where's our omit empty? But like, link, name, and URL name are there, right? ID, name. And we killed topics. I wonder what qualifies having analytics. Is that something extra you have to pay for? What do you think? So I'm going to okay, they're the same. I'm gonna kill that print then. So now it's building it. Well, yeah, that's... But we had status, total members, last event, and average event. We had everything. We had the URL. So what I should be getting this, this, and this. Total members and after, those are all analytics. So, which is fine. Those are okay to be empty right now. I just need to make sure. No, it should be. Okay, just let me just grab this and make sure that they're the same. Yeah. Cool. And now let's, instead of doing this, send request, get group by ID. Let's just print, yeah, the group ID.
Just wanted to call you early and say Happy New Year's before I get too black out or brown out or one of the browns. I mean out. Whatever.
Okay.
Love you, kid.
Let's
Bye.
test this one. Okay, that worked. So maybe it's my CSV writer. Okay, it's gotta be my CSV writer.
Love you, kid. Bye.
Because if I take response data and I just were to like... Right? I bet there's data here. No, there's... Oh, I didn't save it. No, there's not data. What? That's crazy. I shouldn't have to source my secrets anymore. But it works to get that. That's what's interesting. Is the API call works enough? To get that. Wait, did the payload have... Yeah, the payload had the group ID in it. Oh, I just want that. That's why this thing's a piece of garbage. The query half. And the variables half. Like, this is straight up. I don't. And then you marshal it as JSON and you send it to the URL. And we run this everywhere else. And it works to get the ID. What the heck? Why does it work here? And not work there? Is it because I don't have it nested in a data struct? It's because I don't have it nested in a data struct. Oh gosh. I'm not using... I do use data in all of them. Oh gosh. I hate GraphQL. Hate it, hate it, hate it. It's just data or response. Yeah, almost all of the time it's just data or response. When group is enough, like, yeah. It doesn't make any sense. And doesn't make any sense at all. You think, we would learn this at some point. They should teach it as part of API design. More metadata isn't always better metadata. Saving is always better than not saving. Oh, it's still's not printing anything. Oh, goodness me. Should we check how my struct compares to a generated struct? I feel like that's the next step. So we have what it looks like straight up. Thank you, Matt Holt, for making the best tool that's ever been created. Data. Oh, there's a. I don't even have the nesting built right. So it's data and then group. Oh gosh. Now let's go back over here to our analytics. So now it's group data group. Does Zed have macros? Does it have like the multiple cursors thing? Can I just like click and then click? Nope, I can't do. Is it control click? No. It's command click in VS Code. What was that page? Jason to go? Jilu? Yeah. Jason to go by Matt Holt. It's also a VS Code extension you can have in your VS Code browser. This is the best program ever created. It's created by Matt Holt. You copy your JSON, it gives you a Go struct. So yeah, that's the secret to writing web APIs in Go. It's JSON to Go. And if you use VS Code, you can just put it right there. Yeah, it's a... I have used it way too much. in my life. Okay, it's still not serializing anything. Did I not? It still can't do that. So I added a group. So now it's data. Oh, I like how they just put an any there. Oh, because it's null. Well, I mean... I don't know what you mean by a takeaway JSON, but... yeah. Let's just do this. Who decided to make this so sensitive?
She's got a lot of talent there.
Oh, I thought you'd think so. I was a model back in Texas.
Okay, so normally I just comment it by doing GCC, but that just deletes
Today
things.
was an unusual day, but after this, there'll be no more distractions.
So now we have a group and a data and a group. Let's see if that fixes it. Oh yeah, we need to get rid of all the analytics stuff. Oh look! No wait, it worked! It did work. It did work on the last time. I don't need to do this. I just need to delete all my garbage. Oh. Good, it worked. Like, this still isn't giving us any information because it's probably something you have to pay for. But this is real nice. Let's see if GoBridge pays for it. Now this will probably take like 3 years to run, and it's going to overwrite this, so. Oh, I need to kill all my prints. Oh, I wasn't even printing the response data. I was just printing an empty thing. Well, no wonder it didn't work. That would never show anything. They don't pay for it either. That's interesting. That's good to know that those analytics that they provide are empty, and I can go tell them in our next sync meeting. Cool. Oh, and it still uses Vim. Because I have Vim set as my default. And what is it? Meetup. Oh. Group. Analytics. As function. So now I have 3 functions you can call. That's not how that's supposed to work. I have Dependabot vulnerabilities. What Dependabot vulnerabilities do I have? Do I just need to do a go mod? Oh, these are all old. Oh, I just... This should create... This should just create a thing for me. Oh, I just hit my own mic. Oops, sorry. Oh. Are there any other interesting things to pull out of the meetup stuff? Since we've already figured out how to make things. We've already done network by URL name. I'm sure there's pro network by ID too, but the URL name worked just as well. I don't want event information. Beyond the compiled analytics they've already given to me, I don't think I need any. The analytics was the only object that I thought was interesting. Chat's edge. I don't want any chat stuff. Edit RSVP payload. I don't want to make any mutations. Like, there's nothing I want to add. Event ratings. That's a fun one. But I think it's pointless because if you're like me, you don't do it. Did you come to see Mama? Come here. Come get Mom. Come here. Good girl. You ready for a doggo surprise? Come here. Come on, up. There we go. Up, Lolo! Say, I don't like this, Mama. Yeah, I say, Mama, I don't like this. Can you say hi to Twitch? Say hi, Twitch. My name is Lulu. I'm a Bernedoodle. Yeah. Hi, chat. I'm a Bernedoodle. Huh. Yeah. What do you need? What do you need? Do you need some love times? Yeah. Okay, so I don't want to add any endpoints. So the last thing I can think of that needs to be done for this is I need to add instructions to the README to how to download it, and then I need to set up some cron jobs on my Raspberry Pi that just run it and keep the CSV files updated. I don't need to diff them because I'm not getting squelched on cost, and I don't care about throughput, so let's take a break. I'll let my dogs go outside, because usually when Lulu comes to bug me like this, it means she wants to go potty. So we'll take a little potty. And after that, we will set up a cron job on my Raspberry Pi, and we'll download this to my Raspberry Pi and call it good. Okay, See you in like 15?
I guess we all have future pants. They're pants we're going to wear tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after that. And the day after that. your pants. Their pants are going to wear tomorrow. And the next day.
Oh, now I've broken my camera again by standing up.
And the day after that.
But oh well. We'll just call this good. My back hurts. So, I'll be standing up for the duration. And we'll be seeing how it goes. So yeah. Where is our repo? Cravo, yo! Oh, did you just subscribe? Or were you gifted a subscription? I'm glad to be back.
And the day after that.
Oh, can't do it. Sorry, I'll just approve it and then it'll... I was on 9 versus 17? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. What do you mean base branch doesn't allow updates? It's fine. Thank you. Let's make this not a draft PR. It is ready for review. Oh, merges can be done with one approving review. That's the one thing I need to do. Where's Discord? I should, I usually throw things onto Discord for approval. So, quick question. I'm a software engineer, right? I've been coding for 4 years now. But I'm getting a hard time finding a job because of my work experience. Only 1 year and 4 months. How can I get more experience? Even if I work for free. That's a great question. Work experience is not as like if you've been programming for does like the only time programming experience doesn't count is when it is schoolwork. So if you programmed anything that wasn't schoolwork, that counts as experience. Where did my OBS go? There it is. So that's what you need to take into account. So when you're like creating your resume, make sure that you include all of the years you programmed things that were not schoolwork. I even have schoolwork on my GitHub, so that counts. So if it is stuff you could put on GitHub, you can still put it on your GitHub as schoolwork. It's just companies aren't usually going to consider that when they're hiring. They like to see things are different. So the way that you distinguish yourself from that point is the kind of experience you have. Even with 1 year, you can start going to maybe some local tech user groups or some local meetups and say, hey, give a talk or talk to people, and then show them that you enjoy what you're doing. Show them that you have you're a hard worker. Show them that you have experience. Like, talking is good enough to show experience. You can give a talk if that's something that you like. Maybe some of them are working on side projects. You can help them with side projects. Just showing the variety and depth of skill is important. Do you think that participating in open source projects can help? 100%. It can help. But open source is very different. Like, it's a very different ballgame. 1 minute. Let me post this into PR reviews, into code review channel. So this is ready for a review. So there are lots of projects that you can work on in open source. They usually have, like, tags or labels on them that say, like, good first time issue, stuff like that. I would find, and then look for ones that have Slack channels or Discord communities where you can go get somebody to help you. If you can work with somebody on an open source ticket, it's more likely to be merged. And so getting something merged into an open source project looks good, and then you can say on your resume, open source maintainer, and then literally just say what projects you've helped commit to. I've seen people use open source commits as parts of coding interviews. I don't like that practice. I think it's a little biased, because there are lots of people who are very skilled who may not have had the time to do open source. But yeah, I would find a project you're interested in. So whatever your side stuff you enjoy, like if you enjoy backend or front end or whatever, find an open source project in your realm. And especially one, if you're already using it at work, that would be fantastic when you use it at work. Find an issue that you can help resolve and add to it. And then yeah, make sure that they have some kind of a Slack community or Discord community or even a Stack Overflow community where you can ask questions and get help so that it will actually get merged in. I think that's a good way to build your resume when you don't necessarily want to work. Like, you don't want to wait for the work experience. The other thing, yeah, I would definitely say go to a meetup. So anything in Go, I would check out the Caddy project, just because I know Matt Holt, who's the creator of it, and they do a lot of mentoring in that group. There's a lot of big stuff. There's a lot of little stuff. So if you use any frameworks, so like if when you build a web thing, API, you use any of the frameworks, like meetups in Brazil are kind of rare, but I'll look for sure. They're having a GopherCon Brazil in Florianopolis. I got invited to speak there, but I don't have the money for that. Caddy's the project. So they are having a GopherCon Brazil. If you're anywhere close, you should know where Florianopolis is. You're from Brazil. It's right next to Uruguay. And it would have cost me $1,700 a plane ticket. And that's why I didn't do it. So, but that's a big one. I know they have one in Rio. Sorry, that is really, yeah, I just, you know, they do have women who go in Rio as well. So Caddy is a good one. They have the other, I know that they just translated all of the art and lab stuff into Portuguese. So Caddy's a good one. Yeah, there's a women who go Rio. Rio de Janeiro. Go Bridge? Yep. Rio de... Yeah, so they have... These were all of the previous meetups. Sao Paulo, Salvador, Rio de Janeiro, Porto Alegre. Oh. I don't... Thank you. Let's see if... Oh, they've definitely moved it since then. Yeah, this was their old one. I don't know if it's still... Oh, they had a thing. Shh. Hey! I know some people who worked here that worked for companies here. Yeah, I don't know. We were just on the Meetup API. We just downloaded events. Where's our thing? Women who go. We can look. Rio. Oh, go for Rio. That's one. Well, that's awkward. They literally gave me this that doesn't exist. And then is there another one? Sorry. No, it's just Women Who Go Rio's not there anymore. It's just Go for Rio, which obviously also doesn't exist anymore. Oh, there it is. Yep, this one. You can go to a meetup that's Women Who Go, but here's one that's for everybody. By Marco Paulo Olivier. Sorry, my Portuguese accent sucks because I speak Spanish mostly. Yeah, they had one in January, so I would check this one out. Yeah. Go for Rio. Go for Rio. Rio de Janeiro. I'll get there. Yep, I would check that one out. If you're into Go. Oh, look! They have a link tree to Sabay Mais. Meetup, Telegram, Medium, GitHub. Yeah, speaking there will 100% get you a job. Rio de Janeiro. So yeah, go to meetups and meet people. That's always what I say. Caddy server's a good one. My GitHub homepage has a lot of things. But yeah, anything you like, honestly, would be good to grab into. If you like cybersecurity, I would check out Tailscale. If you like data, you could check out Pachyderm or Red Panda. You could always check out TinyGo. And then also any side, like if you want to create a side project and then write a blog post about it, that's another good thing. So like whatever's like the funnest for you, that's what I would start doing. Usually I don't merge these so fast, so I'm going to, let's just worry about deploying instructions. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, we need to figure out why restream. I've received 100 messages today. Good job, chat. You've been very active. I don't want to do... Oh, I can add bots here. Embed and stream. Replay command. Discord. I do have a Discord. Yeah, I hope you find a job. I agree. I don't know what my 1Password login even is. I always do the login from client. Sorry, I started using Restream recently because then I could stream on YouTube and on Twitch. And not that I'm gonna advertise YouTube. I definitely still prefer Twitch, but you know, there's some places that don't get Twitch, and so we might as well. I'm pretty sure I have chat turned off on YouTube, so it's not really that beneficial. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, let's fix my StreamCord link, since StreamCord is stupid. Because I won't remember otherwise. No, this is StreamYard. We're not doing StreamYard. StreamCord. Thank you. Thank you. I already have it added. It's already authorized. Edit notification. Manage notification. Maybe all I needed to do was log in and it'll have the right one, because... Great. Home. Because, like... I don't want Pro, I just... Oh, why is my Twitch account not connected? I'm posting with it. I don't have a Patreon connected because I don't use Patreon. I've been using Buy Me a Coffee because I am. Edit. Soy Pea Tech. This is what I need. There we go. That's the correct link. So now anybody on Discord. I do have a YouTube channel. Thank you, Jalou. There should be a command for it. YouTube. So I think that should give it. If Nightbot was working, that would help. But Nightbot's clearly not working. Sometimes Nightbot works, and sometimes it just does not. Yeah, Nightbot is. I don't know what Nightbot's problem is. It just doesn't work half the time. But look, it literally says right here, YouTube. So I don't know why it's... And if I do commands, nothing happens, so... See, it didn't happen for you either? I don't know why Nightbot's stupid, but it only works a third of the time, so I'll probably just kill it. Arceus, thanks for following. Glad you could make it here. Here, I'll just paste it. Here's the YouTube channel. I've been making YouTube videos since I was 17, and they're all on that channel, but I've only been writing software. Well, I've been writing software since I was 17, but not that way. So, okay, now we can get back to what we were trying to do, which is, let's go ahead. Or am I logged into Tailscale? So it should, oh wait. Uh, 9231 should get us there. What is that notification not saying? What did Arceus just do? Twitch chat? You subscribed with Prime! Thank you for subscribing, Arceus! That is awesome! Having such a... Thank you! Thank you for the subs. We are at 11 of 10 today! What? Breaking the records. This is the most subs I've ever had. So... That Arceus guy sounds shady. But thanks for the Prime sub, and thanks for joining. I guess that's what happens when it's after 5. Right? I've only got... I didn't realize it was 5 o'clock. Oh, goodness. So the question is, I've always wanted to, I never figured out how to get your things to work with GoGet. Like that's, I don't know how to do that. But I would really like this stuff to work with GoGet. So if I do GoGet Soy Pete Go Meetup Scraper, why did it do that? GoGet is no longer supported outside a module. Oh, I knew that. So now I need to do... Hi, Arceus. That's a nice wave. Go install. At latest? Oh, I have to do GitHub, huh? GitHub / What do you mean, malformed module path? That is my module path. Like, it's this. So I need to figure out how to publish a module path. Oh, at latest. Okay, so yeah. So I need to figure out how to make this public somehow. Somehow make this somehow public. Right? Oh, I should do that. Always do that? Sorry. I don't think I have that installed. Oh, it should be... Is it /dot or /? /dot. Where's my thing? /dot git config. What do you mean git... Who didn't install Vim on my Raspberry Pi? Who didn't install Vim on my Raspberry Pi? What do you mean? It exists. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to check is if I could install it with a curl. Because I do have a release path somewhere. And I know Meetup. Yeah, you didn't know about this project? This is my secret project. Arceus. You know, Arceus is the god of Pokemon. So, every time I say that, that's what I'm thinking of, is the god of Pokemon. So, this is an analytics tool to get analytics for Meetup Pro groups. And my... oh, I spelled it wrong? No way. No way! You're right, I can't spell. This is my secret project to prove the viability of ephemeral pipelines. Because if we can have ephemeral pipelines, then all of my bosses, my tech lead problems will go away. So did it download or not? Okay, so it didn't. What's the difference? Oh! Is it in my Go mod wrong? It's in my Go mod wrong, look! Look at the Go mod! Oh no! Mariah's inability to spell strikes again! What the heck? Wait. No way. Oh gosh, where else do I have? I don't have ripgrep. How do you search all the files? Add file, add revealed. I do have it here. I do have it here. RG. Hi, Lulu. Okay, so that's the only place they were imported. Mariah figured that. And now we open Vim because Vim's superior. I don't know what you would do for this. It would just be the home, so we're just gonna call it the main.go. Update module to have correct. Meetup is the new way to spell. I mean, you know, if I lived 150 years ago, nobody would know that I can't spell anything because they didn't have dictionaries. I would be a very, very good speller. I'd win all the spelling bees. I need to do a git tag with this. We'll create a... Oops! Git tag. Except for my history's broken because of stupid Vim. Git tag -a v011. Right? You would do this if it's a patch. Correct meetup name. And then you do git push follow tags. Yeah. Okay. Now I have a new tag. So now I'll do a new Go releaser. We're gonna call it with that for today. Let me make this not a draft. We'll put this in Discord, and once I should I be stupid adamant and be like, if you don't review my code in Discord, I'm not gonna merge it. I'll never get anything done. Ready for review. Actually, this one should have more context. And this should be right here. Edit. I need the GitHub path and the module path to be in sync for Go install to work. I mean, right? Update comment. Now it's ready to review. I was gonna edit. So now we have 21 and 19 in Discord ready for review. This should only run on master, on main, on the main branch, but whatever. Whatever. Who should we raid? Who should we raid? You know who? Data science news? Oh, that's kind of fun. You know who I've been watching a lot of? I've been watching a lot of the Coppinger, so I think that's who we're gonna raid. So, with that, thank you guys. I will be back on Monday. Monday's a vacation for me, so that means I can stream, and we're gonna get this Raspberry Pi stuff working. So, thank you, and see you then.